Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Hope all are you doing well. So this is MD Nasiruddin, the student of BML semester 4 at Netherlands Maritime University College. So now I am here for presenting my individual assignment, which is personal protective equipment or PPE. So now I'm going to share what is the impact of PPE in maritime and logistics. So first of all, I need to explain what is PPE. So PPE, the personal protective equipment, mainly refers to the specialized clothing and equipment owned by workers to minimize the risks from workplace. So mainly in the maritime industry, PPE is the last line of difference after engineering and the administrative controls. So as I mentioned, PPE is more important at persons for save their lives from the danger. So PPE, personal protective equipment, personal protective personal protective equipment can be vital for maritime and logistics sector. So it can be more crucial for the person who are involved themselves in maritime and logistics sector. So now I'm going to share how many types of PPE used in maritime and logistics. So as I mentioned in my poster, there are 8 kinds of PPE. The first one is safety helmet. So this is mainly protect the head from falling objects and impact. The second one is high visibility vest. So it is mainly for visible in low light and busy working areas. And the third one is safety goggles, which is mainly used for the safety of our eyes to minimum the risks of chemicals and flying particles. So the next one is the face mask. So this is mainly used for protecting our face or our respiratory from various kinds of dust, fumes and the harmful gases. So the next one is protective gloves. Also this one is using for the hand safety from cuts, chemical heat and the other things. So the next one is safety boots. It is mainly used for heavy feet from heavy objects, and also the safety of our foots. So the next one is hearing protection, life jackets and etc. So now I am going to tell you what is why this is important. I mean, why the PPE is important. So this is mainly for prevents workplace injuries and our saves our lives. So protects the against failing objects, sharp edges and mooring equipment. So the next one is prevents our ships trips and fail. So I think PP is more important for every one of us lives, especially who is involved in maritime and logistics sector. So we need to be more careful about ourselves. We need to care ourselves first and then the other thing. So if we need to be more careful, we need to maintain the PPE, I mean the basic protective equipment, so which will help us to prevent our all the body parts. So I think PPE is more important for especially in maritime and logistics sector. So now I'm going to show what is the applicable practical applicable things in maritime and logistics. So PPE is mainly applicable in cargo loading and unloading, containers terminals, ship maintenance, and engine room operation, chemical cargo heading, mooring operation, working at heights, emergency responses. So I think those are the more point for practical application in maritime and logistics. So when someone doing loading and unloading, they need to save themselves first, because then they need to carry the more weighty things like containers, so it can be hard the body parts. So they must wear the helmet, high visibility vest, goggles, hand gloves, or safety boots, and etc. So, and then and in the mainly emergency responses, that time they must need to be more careful about their themselves, because and sometimes the chemical can be burst, sometimes the engine room can be more dangerous. So for all the things, everyone must need to be more careful about their PPE, means personal protective equipment. So at last I can say the right PPE owned correctly can save our lives. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching my poster, and especially thank you my lecturer, Madam Aida Adha Binti Usman. Okay, thank you everyone.